On Saturday, December 5th, the parking lot of Martin Luther King Elementary School near downtown Little Rock was the site for the Greater Little Rock chapter of Jack and Jill of America's annual Breakfast with Santa event. More than 100 cars filled with parents and their children drove through the event to receive a packaged healthy breakfast to go, age appropriate books, Christmas gifts, and of course, a greeting from Santa and Mrs. Claus. Chapter President Dr. Katrina Banks gives a little background about the purpose of the event.
Well, typically we hold Breakfast with Santa the first weekend in December, and it is part of our community service through the chapter, which is part of the Jack and Jill of America Foundation. It's our philanthropic arm of the organization, and so we just want to provide Christmas to kids in the community who may not have a good Christmas.
Jack and Jill Regional Director Suzanne Ornelas talks a little bit about the history of the event.
Because we started because there was no Black Santa. I remember growing up, we used to have St. Macintosh and a Black Santa, but we didn't have a Black Santa for our kids. So we started over at Garbo Hearn's bookstore was our first one. And now, I guess the last 10 years, we've been here at MLK, which are community partner school as well.
Jack and Jill moms aren't the only ones involved in hosting the event. Jack and Jill teens are also involved. Angela Johnson, Jack and Jill teen lead, explains the importance of involving the youth.
Um, Obviously, that's one of the missions of Jack and Jill is to raise leaders. And leaders always care about those around them. So through activities such as this, our teens are out. They had to help with bringing the donations in. So they had to make contacts with different agencies and grandparents and family members asking them for donations for the event. And then they're here today actually helping to pass those things out. So it's work on both ends. Both sides are important. And obviously, if they're going to take care of us later, they need to know how to do that. So.
We asked a couple of the teens their thoughts on being involved in an event like this.
It is very important for teens to be involved in events like this because you get to learn from your fellow adults on how to donate, how to help in the community because it comes a time when you're really going to need it, especially when you become a part of organizations like Jack and Jill of America, the Links for adults, and just other things, just lifetime accomplishments that can help you in college also.
Additionally, I believe that community service activities such as this helps build leadership within teams that will be helpful in the future. And I also believe that it's always important to give a helping hand where it's needed, and especially in this COVID season where it is needed. If you can help, it's important to.
Fathers also played a role in hosting the event. We caught up with one to get his thoughts.
On the high and lofty level, because I feel like families are the cornerstones of any community, and this is a family-oriented organization. But also because, despite my age, I believe in the magic of Christmas. I believe in celebrating the holiday season, and also believe in the giving part, and am grateful to be a part of an organization that prioritizes giving over partying.
Event chairperson Stephanie Walker Hines describes COVID 19's impact on the event.
I think it's made it a little better because now we're having a drive-through Santa breakfast with Santa, and we've decorated the outside of the building, and we're handing out these cute little breakfast boxes, books, and gifts, and the children are still getting to wave and see all the animated characters plus Mr. and Mrs. Claus. So I think it's made it great.
The Greater Little Rock chapter of Jack and Jill has hosted Breakfast with Santa for more than 10 years. Along with community partners, the chapter has provided thousands of disadvantaged children with memorable holiday experiences with meals, gifts, and smiles over the years.